Hello friends, Karthik is back with the new fresh tutorials. So let's start learning.
So friends, in this tutorial, I will tell you how to create a cron job. So you can see my notepad. I have wrote down all the steps to create cron job. So you can see first step, item type definition. So item type definition of cron job. I have used training core-items.xml file. In my case, it's training is my custom extension. So I have used training core-items.xml. So which is extending cron job. You can see the code here. Generate true, auto create true. Well, I am not going deep inside that. Jalo class, you can see d hybris.cronjob.jalo.testcronjob, which is extends cronjob, which is out of the box class. Attributes, I have used only one, that is of java.lang.string. Qualifier I have given sample value. Persistent type is property, as I want to save this data in the database. There is another persistent type also, which is dynamic, which will not save the value in the database. Modifiers, I have used optional equal to false. So this is mandatory attribute. Which I have defined in training core-items.xml. So after this, you need to perform and all and do a system update. So you can see in my Eclipse training core-items.xml file. So this is the code. Type group, I have used apparel, which is the out of box provided by Hybris. So item type, test cron job. Code, you can see. Generate equal to true, auto create true. So it will create the model classes. It will create the Jalo class. So I will just run and all command. I am combining with Hybris server .bat, which is for restart of Hybris server. Space debug is used for running in debug mode. So I have already executed, which will run. It will take some considerable amount of time, so we can wait for that. So you can see the server has been started successfully. So now you can see my HAC console. That is Hybris administration console. I am going to platform update. So from here we can do a system update. There is another method also by which and command you can put, but now I am not showing that one. You can do it from here as well. So you can click on this button update. Currently I am not clicking because I have already done prior, so it will take some amount of time that you need to wait. So once finished, you need to click on continue in this page itself. Don't close the page, otherwise you might be not knowing. So we have completed our first step, which was item type definition. We are proceeding further with the second step, which is job definition and implementation. So here we are creating a job which extends abstract job performable abstract class and implement the perform method which is inside abstract job performable abstract class. So you can see a simple code where I have written public class test job which extends abstract job performable. In generic I have given test CronJob model. So we got this test CronJob model after system update from the item type which we have created in the first step. So you can see the code. Under perform I have given sysO statement and return statement which is returning cronjob result.success, cronjob status.finished. So we can see the code in Eclipse. I will show you. So this is the CronJob model which was created after the first step successfully solved. This is the CronJob model. This is the test CronJob class. But 1 minute, I think this is a Jalo class. Let me check the class which I have created. Yeah, I got this, the testjob.java which I have created. So you can see test job class extends abstract job performable having a generic test cron job model. So which was created after item type successfully built and system update. We can remove the comments if you want. This is the override @override of perform method which is of type perform result. having parameter test cron job model. This is the CISO statement and return statement. So you have seen the code, a simple code for test job. So now we'll see the next thing we need to do in this step, that is register the test job as a bean into Spring context. In my case, I have used training core-spring.xml. After that, you need to do all and start the Hybris server. So I will show in Eclipse training core-spring.xml file. You can see the 2-3 lines here. Bean ID, test job class. I have given the fully qualified class name of test job which I have created. You can see if you hover on it, you can see the fully qualified class name, or else you can just right click and there will be one option called copy qualified name that you can do. In the class test job as ID, bean ID we need to leave, and parent I have given abstract job performable, which is the out of box class. So after this you need to do all and start the Hybris server. So I have skipped the step for all and Hybris server start. You can do it. So I have opened Impex import console in HAC, and we are seeing now the third step, which is create an instance of the service layer job with Spring ID, which we have created above, that is test job. So this is the simple Impex. Insert, we can see test job as a code and Spring ID as a same test job, but T is capital because we have given in Spring bean as a T capital test job. So we can see here, ideally you should give small caps. So I'm just copying, validate, import content, import finish successfully. So our job has been created under service layer job. So third step is completed. We will see the fourth step, that is creating a cron job from back office or via query or Impex. So this is the Impex. You can see code as test job. Job code, test job, which we have given above. In service layer job, so that will be a job code which we have given code in service layer job. So that is how it is linked. sample value, I have given simple XYZ 123. Session language, having ISO code, I have given EN for English. So I will show you the back office way, because in previous I have showed you the impacts, and now I am showing back office for creating cron job, which will use the job which we have created, that is the business logic. So you can see the plus symbol here. After clicking, a window will be pop up. There we need to fill all the details regarding cron job. So this is the window. You can see the job definition here. Test job will automatically shown because we have created the service layer job. After that it will be shown here. So we will go one by one. This is process on server node group. It is not required as of now. It is meant for production systems. Log to file is true. It is meant for writing logs. Language EN, which we have given in impacts. Session language. User, by default it took administrator. Any cron job for running needs a user defined to it. So here by default admin have been given. Enabled is true. Log level file is info. Files count 5. Owner not needed. Logs count is 5. Log to database is false because we are not logging to database because it will consume some space. Now here code we need to give some specific name which our job does. In my case I have given simple ABC test cron job. Allow system recovery not needed. Send notification is the one which we can set in our production system for sending notification to the customer for the cron job. Logs, operator, everything not needed. Log level is warning. Retry execution is true if the job cannot be executed yet. Delete after termination false. Job definition we have already set as test job. Files operator not needed. Logs days old 14. Once only executable is false. So here process on server node is there, which is meant for production system. We can set a process on a specific server like 0, 1, 2, 3 node ID. So the cron job will run on that particular server when run automatically. So after clicking done, it will be created. So I am not showing again. So this step has been completed, the fourth step, which is for creating cron job. We are moving to fifth step, that is trigger. We can do it in impacts way or from back office also we can set. I have just copied the impacts. Validate. So we need to change the job name, as our job name is test job. So I am importing. So you can check in time schedule, the trigger has been imported successfully. With this cron expression. So friends, this ends our tutorial for creating a cron job in Hybris. So friends, thank you for watching my video. Do like, share, comment and subscribe to my YouTube channel. Thank you all of you. See you then. Bye bye.